People always ask me, when did you find out you were adopted? I always say the same thing. I don't know, I just did. It was kind of obvious. I mean, I'm black and my parents are white, so not really any family resemblance. Since the moment I knew I was adopted, I knew that my parents loved me. My parents chose me. They didn't have to adopt me, so I know that they love me. For me to come home, they had to file paperwork with the Homeland Security Office in San Antonio. Once the paperwork was approved, the people representing my parents in Addis Ababa, the capital of Ethiopia, could go to court where a judge could sign off on my adoption. In the spring, the Ethiopian courts closed for 6 weeks. If my parents hadn't gotten my paperwork approved when they did, it would be another 6 weeks before I could come home. This was very bad because I would not have survived another 6 weeks in the orphanage. Since I was the first Ethiopian orphan to move to Central Texas, the Homeland Security Office didn't know what to do with my paperwork my parents sent. The courts were about to close, so finally my dad contacted our congressman at the time, Lamar Smith. My dad explained their situation, and the next day they heard that all my paperwork had been finalized. The people at our adoption agency were already in Addis Ababa, so they were able to take me to court in the next couple days. I was 4.5 months old when I was adopted, and I only weighed 9 pounds. My parents saved my life before I even met them, and I will always be grateful for that. I love them so much, and I know they love me too, maybe even more. As for my brothers, John and Jay, I knew we were family when we had our first fight. I knew this because siblings argue, so when we argued, still do, it was like I was really their sister, and they were really my brothers. I know that they will always be there for me, and they will always protect me, and will always fight. The Leeds are not my only family. When I was old enough to understand the whole I was adopted thing, the first thing I wondered about was my biological parents and family. At first I was sad that I would probably never get to meet them, and how they were most likely dead, and then I was mad. I was mad that they gave me up, that they probably never want to meet me. I made all these excuses up in my head. I went back and forth with, I love them, I hate them, I love them, I hate them. Just thinking about it makes my head hurt. But after a while, I realized it was probably hard for them to give me up, and that I know they would want me to be happy and live a long life. I realized what they did for me wasn't selfish, it was selfless. I will forever be thankful because I know they did it because they love me, and I love them too. I've learned that there isn't just one form of love. There are many different kinds. Love doesn't just have to be shared between family, between blood. It can be shared between friends, between classmates. My class is also my family. I've grown up with them. I love them. I'll miss them.